Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to Math Solver 1117. Today we are going to solve Maths Model Paper from Federal Board for 2025 exam MCQs from 11 to 20 in very easy and simple way. If you have not subscribed Math Solver 1117, subscribe Math Solver 1117 and also hit the bell icon to get notification for all upcoming videos. Now we will start today's lecture. Now the MCQ 11 is, if the dot product of vector A is equal to I minus 2j plus 3k and B is equal to alpha I minus j plus 2k is 10, find the value of alpha. So the right answer of this MCQ is 2. We will write the answer, and the reason behind this is, first of all, we will write the vectors in the uniform, that is 1, minus 2 and 3, and B vector is equal to the alpha minus 1 and 2. And this is also given that A dot B is equal to the 10. So we will take the dot product. Dot product, always remember that I dot I is possible, but I dot j is equal to the 0. So we will write A dot B, which will be equal to 1 multiply alpha is alpha, minus 2 multiply minus 1 is plus 2, and 3 multiply 2 is 6. And the dot product of this is equal to the 10. Now we can easily find the value of alpha such that alpha plus 8 is equal to 10, which implies that alpha is equal to 10 minus 8, and this is equal to the 2. So this is the solution of MCQ 11. Now we will solve MCQ 12. Now the MCQ 12 is, if A vector is equal to I minus 2j and B is equal to 2j plus k, then A cross B is equal to what? Now the right answer of this is D option, that is minus 2I minus j plus 2k. And now we will find the reason behind this is, first of all, you should revise this concept that I cross I is equal to the 0. Similarly, j cross j and k cross k is also equal to 0. But when we have I cross j, this will be equal to k. And j cross k is equal to the I. So k cross I is equal to j. You should remember this, but when you have j cross I, so this will equal to minus k. And k cross j will be equal to minus I. And similarly, I cross k will be equal to minus j. So you should remember this like a circle, clockwise or anti-clockwise rotation, that this is I, this is j, and this will be k. So this is a clockwise rotation. When I cross j, this will be equal to k, and when j cross k, this will be equal to I. But when you multiply j cross I, this is a anti-clockwise, so the sign of this will be changed. So you should remember this concept, and when you have similar I cross I, so this is not possible and this will equal to 0. So we will solve this question by using this concept. A cross B will be equal to A vector, that is I minus 2j, cross B vector, that is 2j plus k. So 2 into I cross j, then Next we have plus I cross k. Similarly minus 2 into j cross j and minus 2 into j cross k. So I cross j is equal to the k plus I cross k will be equal to minus j, because this will be an anti-clockwise rotation. So j cross j is equal to the 0 and minus 2 j cross k will be equal to the I. So we will write this as minus 2i minus j and plus 2k. So this is the answer of this MCQ. Now we will solve the MCQ number 13. Now the MCQ 13 is which of the vector pair is orthogonal. So what is the condition for this is how we will say that vectors are orthogonal. Reason behind this is that dot product of two vectors is 0. If the dot product is 0, we can say that pair of vectors is orthogonal. So the right answer of this is B. We will say I minus 2j minus k and I plus j minus k. Now the reason behind this is we will solve all the vectors. So we will see that just the B vector answer is equal to 0. So when we solve this, A option, that will be 1, 2 and minus 1, and take the dot product of this by 1, 1 and 1. This will become 1 plus 2 minus 1. So this will be equal to 2. So this is not the right option, but in the B we have 1 minus 2 and minus 1, and take the dot product with 1, 1 and minus 1. By taking the dot product we will see that 1 minus 2 plus 1. So this will become 1 plus 1 2, 2 minus 2 which is equal to 0. So this is the right option. Now we will see C part, that is minus 1 plus 2 and 1. Take the dot product by 1, 1 and 1. So this will equal to minus 1 plus 2 and plus 1. So 2 plus 1 3, 3 minus 1 is 2. So this is also not the right option. Now we will check the D option, that is minus 1, 2 and minus 1 and minus 1, 1 and 1. So by taking the dot product, minus 1 into minus 1 is plus 1, 2 into 1 is plus 2 and minus 1. So plus 1 and minus 1 is cancelled out, we have just 2. So this is not the right option for this MCQ. Just B option is the right, because when we take the dot product we will have 0. So condition for orthogonal is this, that dot product should be 0. Now the MCQ 14 is cos alpha is equal to 12 by 13 and 0 is less than alpha and alpha is less than pi by 2, and sine beta which is equal to 5 by 13, and condition of beta is given that pi by 2 is less than beta and beta is less than pi. Find the value of cos alpha plus beta, and the option are given: A is equal to 1, B is equal to minus 1, C is equal to 144 by 169, and D is given minus 144 by minus 169. So what will be the right answer of this is minus 1. This is the right option, and the reason behind this is we will find, first of all, you should clear your concept that this is the first quadrant, this is the second quadrant, this is the third, and this is the fourth. this angle is 0 degree, this angle is pi by 2 or 90 degree, this angle is pi, and this angle is 3 pi by 2, and this angle will be equal to 2 pi. Now we have all trigonometric ratios are positive, all positive. And in the second quadrant, just sine theta is positive, all other values are negative. In the third quadrant, we have tan theta is positive and all other trigonometric ratios are negative. And this is last one, that is cos theta is positive and all other trigonometric ratios are negative. We will use this concept. So here we have cos theta, which is equal to 12 by 13, and this lie between 0 and pi by 2. So this will be lie in the first quadrant, and in the first quadrant all values are positive. And sine beta, which is equal to 5 by 13, lies between pi by 2 to pi. So this will lie in the second quadrant, and the value of sine beta will be positive in the second quadrant. But we have the formula of this is cos alpha plus beta, which is equal to the cos alpha cos beta minus sin alpha sin beta. We have this value. Now we have value of cos alpha and sin of beta, but we have not the value of sin alpha and cos beta. We will first find these value and just input in this formula and get the answer. So we know that sin square alpha plus cos square alpha is equal to 1. We have the value of cos alpha, but we have not the value of sin square alpha. So we will get sin square alpha such that 1 minus cos square alpha. So 1 minus cos square alpha will be equal to 1 minus cos square alpha. Cos value is 12 and 13 square. So this will equal to 1 minus 12 square is 144 and 13 square is 169. Now take the LCM. 169 minus 144, which is equal to 25 by 169. So you have the value of sin square alpha is equal to 25 by 169, which implies that sin alpha will be equal to 5 by 13. So you will write the value of sin alpha, that is 5 over 13. Now you will find the value of cos beta by using this. Here we apply the alpha, then apply beta and get the value. Now you will write sin square beta plus cos square beta is equal to 1. You have to find the value of cos beta. So cos beta square beta is equal to 1 minus sin square beta. So 1 minus sin beta is 5 by 13. So sin square beta means 5 by 13 square. So this will be equal to 1 minus 25 by 169. By taking LCM 169, this will become 169 minus 25, which is equal to 144 by 169. And by taking square root of this, we will get the cos beta is equal to 12 by 13. So you will write cos beta is equal to 12 by 13. Now we will put the values in this formula and get the answer. Now the sin alpha is 5 by 13 and alpha lies in the first quadrant, so the value of this will be positive. But in the second quadrant you have sin beta, which is 5 by 13, but cos beta, which is lie in the second quadrant, and this value will be negative. This value is not positive. So cos beta is equal to the minus 12 by 13 because in second quadrant. Now put the values in this formula. So cos of alpha plus beta will be equal to the cos alpha is equal to 12 by 13 and cos beta is minus 12 by 13 and then minus sin alpha is 5 by 13 and 5 sin beta is also 5 by 13. So this will become 12 into 12 is minus 144 by 169 and minus 25 by 169. So by taking the LCM, that is 169 and minus 144 minus 25. So this will become minus 169 by minus 160 plus 69 and this will be cancelled out and we have just minus 1. So minus 1 is the right option of this MCQ. I hope you understand. Now we will solve the 15th MCQ. Now the MCQ 15 is if the expression 4 sin 5 alpha cos 3 alpha cos 2 alpha can be sum of 3 sines. The two of them are sin 4 alpha and sin 10 alpha. The third one will be the sin, which option is correct? Sin 6 alpha. So we will find the reason behind this is, first of all, we will apply many formulas in this. We have given expression as 4 sin 5 alpha, cos of 3 alpha and cos of 2 alpha. Now we will take first of all a formula that is given when we have sin alpha and cos beta. Sin and cos, two different values, sin and cos. So this is can be written, this is the product to the sum. This is product and we will convert this to the sum. So formula is 1 by 2 into sin a plus b and plus sin a minus b. We will apply this formula on this sin 5 alpha and cos 3 alpha. So sin 5 alpha and cos 3 alpha will be equal to 1 by 2. Then sin alpha plus beta means sin 5 plus 3, 8 alpha plus sin 5 minus 3, 2 alpha. So this is the required. Now we have also cos 2 alpha. So multiply cos 2 alpha to this. So this will become cos 2 alpha and sin 5 alpha cos 3 alpha. So here we apply again the formula of this cos 2 alpha 1 by 2 into sin 8 alpha cos 2 alpha plus sin 2 alpha and cos 2 alpha. So this will become 1 by 2 sin 8 plus 2 10 alpha and plus sin 8 minus 2 6 alpha. And here we have plus 1 by 2 sin 2 alpha and cos 2 alpha will become sin 4 alpha. And other term is sin plus sin 2 alpha minus 2 alpha, which is 0. So 0, which is also equal to the 0. Now this will become 1 by 4 sin 10 alpha plus sin 6 alpha and plus sine 4 alpha. Now this 4 is multiplied by this because in the given expression we have 4. So we will write as 4 cos of 2 alpha sine of 5 alpha cos of 3 alpha is equal to sine of 10 alpha plus sine of 6 alpha plus sine of 4 alpha. Now sine of 4 alpha and sine of 10 alpha is given and we have find sine of 6 alpha, which is the required answer of this MCQ. Now we will solve the 16th MCQ. Now the MCQ 16 is, which of the given function is odd? F of x is equal to x plus cos of x, x minus cos of x, x square plus cos of x, or x plus sine of x. So the right answer of this will be equal to the D option, that is, we will mark x plus sine of x. This is the right option. So x plus sine x. Now the reason behind this is why a function is an odd function. We have that when we put f is equal to minus x, function can be write as minus into f of x, or we take minus as common and the remaining function is same as the original. So we will solve for each option to check that D option is how correct. So in the A option, f of x is equal to the x plus cos x. Now put x is equal to minus x. So f of minus x means minus x plus cos of minus x. So cos of minus x will become plus x. So this is equal to minus x plus cos of x. So when you take minus as common, your function is not equal to the original function, that is x plus cos x. So this will become, when you take minus common, x minus cos x, which is not equal to f of x. So that's why A option is not correct. Now we will check the B option. B option is x minus cos x. So when you put f of minus x, this will equal to minus x, and minus cos into minus x, this will not equal to plus cos x, because minus x cos minus x is equal to the cos x. So when you take minus as common, remaining is x plus cos of x. So our given function is x minus cos x. So this is x plus cos x. So this option is not equal to f of x. Now we will check the C option, that is x square plus cos x. So when you put f of x is equal to the minus f of x, then this will equal to minus x square plus cos of minus x. So this option will be, so this will be equal to the minus x square is x square and this is plus cos of x. So this is same as the original function, and we will say this is the even, not odd, because in even we have f of x is equal to the f of minus x. Both positive and negative are same, but in the odd function condition is that we take minus as common and then we get the original function. So this is not the correct option. Now D option, that is x plus sine x. Now you will put f of minus x. So this will become minus x plus sine into, so sine of minus x. So minus sine of minus x will be negative. So we have minus x and minus sine of x. So when you take minus as common, minus 1 is common or minus is common, remaining will be equal to the x plus sine of x. So our condition is satisfied that minus f of x. So when we put f of minus x, we get minus into f of x. So this is the required, so this function is odd. Now we will solve the 17th MCQ. Now the MCQ 17 is the period of the trigonometric function, that is 3 sine of 3x is. The right option is 2 pi by 3. And the reason behind this is when we have a sine function as y is equal to a sine b of x, then its period will be equal to the 2 pi by b. But now we have y is equal to 3 sine 3x. So period will be, here the value of a is 3 and value of b is also 3. So period will be 2 pi by 3. So this option is correct. Now we will solve the 18th MCQ. The minimum value of 3 plus 4 sine theta is minus 1, 0, 1 or 7. So we will solve this. This is equal to minus 1. So the reason behind this is the value of sine lies between minus 1 less than sine theta and less than or equal to the 1. So in this case we will have function 3 plus 4 sine theta. So we will solve this and sine theta, make this sine theta 3 plus 4 sine theta. For this purpose, first of all you will multiply sine theta by 4. So minus 1 multiply 4 is minus 4, less than 4 sine of theta and less than or equal to the 4. Now you will add 3, 3 minus 4, 3 plus 4 sine of theta and 3 plus 4. So 3 minus 4 is minus 1. This is as it is. And 7. Now the minimum value is minus 1 and maximum value is 7. In the question, the minimum value, so this will be the answer. Now we will solve the 19th MCQ. Now the MCQ 19 is how many 4 digits number divisible by 10 can be formed using digits 35087 without repeating. So the right option of this MCQ is B, 24. And the reason behind this is condition is given that number is divisible by 4. So the last digit is 0. The last digit must be 0. Must be 0. So last digit position is 0. Now the remaining digits are such that we will write first digit, we have write a number of 4 digits. So first digit, now second digit, third digit and the fourth digit. First digit can be 4 choices. It may be 3, it may be 5, it may be 8, it may be 7. And the second digit is, you will choose 3. 3 digits because 1 digit is already used. So third digit have 2 choices because 2 digits are already used. and the fourth digit must be equal to the 0. So, because our number is divisible by 10. Now, we have total number of numbers will be 4 multiply 3 multiply 2 multiply 1, and this equal to the 24. So this is the answer of this MCQ. Now we will solve the last MCQ 20. Now the last MCQ is, if DNA sequence of length is A is constructed using 4 nucleotide with repetition allowed, how many possible sequences can be formed? So the right option is 4 raised to power 8. And the reason behind this is, how we write 4 raised to power 8, that the sequence has length is 8 and can be filled with one of the 4 nucleotides, and repetition is allowed, so number of total possible sequences is 4 raised to power 8. So reason is, DNA sequence length is 8, total length is 8 and can be filled with the one of the nucleotide that are A, C, G and T. These are the 4, and we will fit with one of the nucleotide, and repetition is allowed. Repetition is allowed. So possible ways of sequence are 4 raised to power 8. So this is the answer. I hope you understand all the MCQs. In the next video, we will solve the short questions from the Federal Board Model Paper for 2025 exams. Then we will solve the long questions. Stay tuned. Allah Hafiz.